All right again, welcome back. I apparently can't remember which button to hit, so instead of hitting pause, I stopped. So using my highly scientific tape on my monitor method, I've marked off 152 hertz, which is the current goal. And again, it's hard for me just to go a little bit above that. I guess if I talked a little bit like this, then that would be a little bit, that would see, but there's like this huge shift between this voice and this voice. And this voice is not as, it doesn't sound at all, but see, this is what I slide into. This is what I slide into, which is definitely a little bit higher. And I don't know, I don't know what to do, because this is the voice I slide into when I talk. And from what I can see, that is 226. 226. Okay. Now the ideal is 182. I wonder what 182 sounds like. I wonder if I can get 182. I would say that's excuse me. That's right at 200 hertz. But if the ideal is 182, and I'm already talking at 186, let's see. It would be nice to get an average. There is another app, and let me load that real quick, and we'll try that. This one's not as, whoops, technology. This one is, I'll put a link to both of them. This one is the Voice Pitch Analyzer. This one actually does record your voice. I'm going to wet my whistle real quick. But it'll give you an average. So that's probably what we needed to do. So let's do that. Here. Okay. Alrighty, so, sorry. Alrighty, so as I'm talking, can you hear me as I'm talking? And okay, it is computing as I can see here, as it is computing, my voice goes up and down. I have a lot of range in my voice. Okay, so let's stop that, and let's see what it said. Okay, it said that my range there was 180 to 255, and that my actual pitch was 217.5, which again, I don't know what normal is. I don't know what I'm aiming for. Which again, you probably would say, well, you're aiming for the voice that you want to sound like, So let's read it. Let me read the passage here, and then we'll see what it says. Let's do that for an experiment. I guess I'm gonna read it the next paragraph here, since you've already heard that. Okay, here we go. Here. All right, are we working? Yes. This man, the stranger, he offered me a chance to live forever. He said, you can die tomorrow, or you can live forever. Stay young forever. Well, of course, my thought was the devil had come to tempt me. He wasn't the devil, and of course I don't believe in the devil anymore. There are powerful beings on this earth, but man created Satan, and God for that matter. My point is, this man offered me a chance to live, and I took it. All right. Now, dagnabbit! Same thing, 217.5. Okay. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see what. I wonder what. I wonder what this voice is. 217.5. Let's do this again. Let's see here. I'll go to the next paragraph. Read, record. Okay, is this recording now? Yeah. I will live forever. I will never age. I cannot be harmed, not physically. I can't be hurt by bullets or knives or fire or even explosions. I can't be hurt by diseases. In fact, I can't even catch a cold. Alright, so what is this voice? Alright, this put me a little smidge over 165. 165. Yeah, so see, my voice is it's according to this app, of course. I'm in the male range, obviously, but I'm just knocking on the door of the androgynous range, if this app is to be believed. It doesn't say what the bottom of that is. It maybe 172 hertz. So anyway, I'm going to read, and let's see here. Okay. Alright, so let's start this over again. Let's start this running, and we'll start this running. Maybe. Let's see what it says here. Here, 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 here. Here is where I think my voice is. Let's see what it does. Da 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 da. Let's see. When my husband was 45, he died in a car accident. At his funeral, the stranger came to see me again. He asked me if I wanted to give up my gift and die. I thought about it, but I said no, I wasn't ready. I knew there was more for me. I have centuries and centuries ahead of me. These first 100 years are like a drop in the ocean. Alright, so as I'm looking at this little screen here again, I don't even get close to 152 hertz, which is like the goal for the week. So I've already met the goal for the week. The idea was sort of, though, to read, for a couple minutes at a time and whatnot. So, I guess I should continue to read, and I, maybe it's the kind of thing that, you can only do so much. Hang on, we lost it. You can only do so much, and then your voice gets tired, maybe. Maybe that's the kind of thing. You're building up some stamina, which would make sense. All right, let's see. Now, according to this here, I made it out of the androgynous range, and I am in the female range, which is good, I suppose. Now, here's the rub. Here's what I was talking about in a couple weeks ago in this video. In the video, I talked about the freedom of being, the freedom of expressing yourself, feminine. Okay, and I look at me. Okay, don't look feminine, but it's the voice adds another dimension to it, and when you, again, I think if you're legitimate and if you're sincere about what you say and you're speaking from your, speaking from the center, then it's definitely going to be a bit of oh, we lost our little, come on, give me my little input. I need my feedback. It definitely it's if it's authentically you, then I don't see how you can go wrong. Although definitely it's going to be a shift for those people around you who are not used to it. Now, what he said, ooh, that felt really good. I just cleared my throat. Trying to think what I learned. is to try and talk without resonating. And I don't know necessarily how that's going to work. Because the idea is to keep the resonance in your mouth to a minimum. And, excuse me, and almost, see, now my voice is starting a little tired. So I guess this is a bit of stamina that we're going to build. But it kind of sounds a little fake. Some of the depending on where you put your tongue in your mouth, you can control the amount of resonance. And I'm almost wondering if some things like that sound the same thing that sound like it's a tongue inside the mouth. So, there's clarity of speech. There's clarity of speech versus a trick to keep you from resonating. And I almost wonder if in our voices, if there isn't naturally a degree of resonance, definitely from this starting point, you want to not have you want to have as little resonance as possible. But what I noticed before is that, there's certain words, and we haven't gotten there yet in the training, but I can remember, P words, poo, prance. There's a tendency it messes with your voice, and T's and ths and stuff like that. And I don't know. When I was walking around today at work practicing, I felt like there were certain things that I needed to increase the amount of airflow, because if I didn't, you wouldn't hear me, And again, that's where I'm going to the professional, because the professional is going to help me to understand what I need to do, like some of the exercises that I was given. So anyway, I think we're going to end the video here, and we'll see how it goes. Maybe we'll do one more, if I can load one more up here. Let's see here. Da 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 da. I'm reading these cold too, by the way. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. I wanted wait, let me get my meter going. Hang on, run. There it goes. Yeah, I got like I said, I have a piece of tape on the bottom of the sea. Now, even when I'm talking like this, I can go down a little bit more. But what am I saying? Excuse me. I wanted those moments, few and far between as they were. I wanted whatever time and affection you could give me, no matter what it cost me. I felt like you found comfort in me, and maybe I wasn't your first choice, but I was glad that I was somewhere on the list. I let it happen again and again, more times than I can even count. You wanted to keep things casual. You wanted to keep me at arm's length. You leaned upon me. I cared about you so much. I can't explain it, but I've seen the best and the worst of you, and I love you. I love the way you can tell me what I'm thinking. I love the way you tell a story, drawing me in. I love you for all the times you convinced me, with a stupid joke or even just a look, to stop taking myself so seriously and just enjoy life. Nothing could ever make me regret the way I feel about you. What I feel for you isn't a negative thing. It makes me better. It makes my life better. That's what I've been trying to say, that love is never wrong, even when it grows in the worst conditions, with no encouragement. Ooh, that's kind of dark in a way. Ooh, see, now I'm coming out of it. So yeah, I guess you gotta I guess you have to build up some stamina, and that's what this is about. So we got some weeks. We got some time to practice. All right, so let's see how it sounds. I wish you the best of luck in your transition, Your physical, your mental, your physical. I already said that. Biological, voice, whatever it is you're gonna do. Good luck. Bye bye.